No, that's not how I'm going to introduce the video. Here is the intro. Hey everyone, Scott, or the Scottman, and we are here to do a driving video today. We are in Bosnia and Herzegovina. Or technically the part that's called the Republika Srpska. This is the Serbian, or the Serb majority part of Bosnia. So I decided to go just a little bit into Trebinje. Wanted to check out the old town, but because I don't have any Bosnian marks on me, which I'll be getting that at Mostar. Couldn't find a free parking area because the one free parking lot that I know of is closed. Yep, so that means we are leaving Trebinje and heading out to the Bosnian countryside. But yeah, I drove over here from Dubrovnik this morning. Left the Airbnb I was staying there, and I'm going to be staying in Bosnia for the next couple days. Staying the night at Mostar, and then going to Sarajevo tomorrow, spend the night there, and then Friday afternoon I'll be flying out to Zagreb, Croatia. So yep, this is my second rental car. During this whole European trip. I had a different car yesterday when I went to Montenegro. And then yeah, this car I'll have until Sarajevo tomorrow. What I will be doing is I will drop off the rental car at the airport, and then I have transportation arranged to go to the hotel I'm staying at in Sarajevo. And then from there I can essentially walk or take like a tram into Sarajevo and walk around the old part of the city, spend the day in the city. There's supposed to be a chance of rain tomorrow, so I might have to carry an umbrella with me. Heck, I think there's even a chance of rain today. Because yeah, looking at the clouds and how they're forming, it reminds me of Colorado a little bit. Where it's like the mountains are controlling the climate or the weather. But yeah, I'm not sure where my exit point is. Well, meaning where I'm going to be stopping today's video. Not sure you can see that to the left, but that building looks really beautiful. I don't want to take this GoPro off the mount. It's not a good idea to do. But yeah, as you can tell, Bosnia uses two alphabets. There's the Latin alphabet, which most likely more than 90% of my viewers are from like the United States or the Western, or probably like anywhere in the Western Hemisphere. Will pretty much know like the letters that you've learned since like kindergarten. And there's also the Cyrillic alphabet, which originated out of Bulgaria. So yeah, it is really cool to see both alphabets. I know, especially in the Republika Srpska, because I do know that with it being Serb majority, which for the most part tend to be Serbian Orthodox, at least for what I read. That the Orthodox faith tends to use the Cyrillic alphabet. Although the exception, of course, of the Greek Orthodoxy, which would use the Greek alphabet. But yeah, the Balkans are pretty nice. I love all the abundance of mountains. So yeah, it makes things very scenic. And yeah, one cool thing is, not terribly far to the south of here is Dubrovnik. Because yeah, right now I'm going parallel with the Croatia-Bosnia border. A speed zone, we come to another one. But I'm sure it'll do that quite a lot because of the mountainous terrain in here. But yeah, for my travels today, like going into Bosnia, especially into Mostar, and a little bit of Trebinje, I did cover like the Gracanica, I think that's how you pronounce it. It's the Serbian Orthodox Church that's on top of a big hill overlooking the city. Video's gonna be mostly Mostar, so definitely check that out. And any driving segments that are not covered by this video will be in that. But yeah, from here it's about an hour 45 minutes to Mostar, assuming I follow the speed limit. But yeah, there's hardly anybody on this road right now. So it makes things very peaceful. Yeah, I apologize, I'm not going to talk a whole lot. I'm just taking in the scenery along the way. Yeah, I think it's even trying to sprinkle a little bit. Driving cars over in continental Europe is a lot easier than England or anywhere in the British Isles, because as you can tell, I'm driving on the right side of the road, which is similar to what I would be doing in the United States and Canada. The only difference I've been noticing, well, other than me being an American, driving in kilometers per hour, which is pretty easy. But the roads tend to be narrower over here. But at the same time, most of the cars over here are narrower. So they'd be able to handle these roads a lot more easily than if you drive some of the big American SUVs and things like that. But yeah, all I know is when I get to Mostar, I'm going to be hungry. But yeah, one thing I'm looking forward to eating is the cevapi, which is a staple out of Bosnia and Herzegovina. But yeah, it's like yeah, the funny thing is when a lot of people go on vacation or holiday, it's like you tend to lose, you tend to gain weight sometimes because you're not doing a whole lot or eating a lot of fattening food, but I feel like I'm losing weight because I've been eating, of course, but I've been doing a lot of physical activity. Especially yesterday with the climb up to the fortress in Kotor. So I ended up getting a huge workout out of that. I went to a Lokrum Island near Dubrovnik on Monday. A lot of walking there. And of course, and then arriving in Dubrovnik on Sunday, walked around Old Town all day, so let's just say when I feel my stomach, I can tuck it in a little bit more than I could several days ago. But yeah, one thing I have been noticing, I've been drinking a lot of water. Like, I swear, I probably had at least 2 to 2.5 liters of water at least yesterday. Not a bad thing, though. And for my American viewers or anybody who regularly follows me, it's like, yeah, I can't think of the conversion between 2.5 liters to cups. I think of all the times I've ever driven on any roads, ever since I started driving when I turned 16, this is probably the quietest, one of the quietest roads I've ever been on. But at the same time, I still want to drive defensively and carefully and not drive like a clown. Because you never know, cattle might cross the road or something. Oh, now we're seeing a few cars pass on by. Lug. But yeah, temperature-wise, it's not too bad out right now. It's around 24 degrees right now, so it's pretty comfortable. In Fahrenheit, that's about 75 degrees. But yeah, with the temperatures, it can get pretty hot when you're walking around Old Town Dubrovnik and Kotor. It's like anytime I went over by the sea or up on a mountain or something, there was a lot better breeze. That was the first person I've seen walking around in a while. Yeah, I forgot to look what type of car this is. This definitely feels more of a true European car. What's nice is that it has automatic transmission. It's like you have to pay a little bit more for automatic compared to getting a manual. But it makes things easier so that we don't have to worry about shifting gears or anything like that. That's probably one thing I should probably try to learn sometime in the future, and try to learn how to drive manual. It's not going to be practical in the United States or Canada, but if I want to make more trips over to Europe or other parts of the world and I drive a car, it may not be a bad idea to where I can save some money. Sorry about that, but one place I wouldn't mind checking out sometime, I won't have time on this trip, but if I get back to the Balkans, I wouldn't mind, not to stay the night or anything, but I wouldn't mind checking out the Catholic pilgrimage site called Medjugorje. It's southwest of Mostar, but it's not going to be anywhere along this highway. But yeah, what's really neat about Bosnia and Herzegovina is that it's a crossroad of religions, especially Sarajevo, where Sarajevo is like nicknamed the Jerusalem of Eastern Europe, Jerusalem of technically all of Europe, because you have Catholics, you have Serbian Orthodox Christians, you have Jews, and you have Muslims. Just like, yeah, in the Republika Srpska in Bosnia, the majority of people are Serbian Orthodox, where if you go into the other part of Bosnia and Herzegovina, you'll see mostly Catholics and Muslims. Although in both areas you'll see people mixed in though. And yeah, again, this is knowledge I'm getting from Rick Steves, guidebooks and things like that. So I am by no means an expert on anything over here. So I will admit that, in case I'm saying something that is somewhat incorrect or something. But that's the thing about traveling, though. It's like you can get a lot of information by doing some research and looking through guidebooks, but it's not going to make you an expert by any means. The only way you learn about places is by actually visiting them. Oh wow, look how beautiful that is. I could get out my cell phone and take a picture, but that would be really dangerous. So I will not do that.
Oh, okay, the restaurant over here.
Yeah, although I kind of mentioned this in my other driving video that I did in Montenegro yesterday, there are several countries that used to be a part of the former Yugoslavia. We have Bosnia and Herzegovina, of course. We have Croatia, Montenegro, Serbia, Slovenia, and the Republic of Macedonia. Not to be confused with the region of Macedonia in Greece, which technically is the original Macedonia. And then there's also Kosovo too, however it is disputed on whether it's an independent nation or not. Serbians will definitely say no, but the people there would say, yes, we're an independent country. But anyway, it's like each country is unique, that some countries are now a part of the European Union and others are, most of them are not. Serbia, Montenegro, Bosnia, and the Republic of Macedonia, they're not in the European Union. However, Croatia and Slovenia are. And most of the countries in the former Yugoslavia, they do not use the euro for their currency. They still have their local currency. Like Bosnia has the Bosnian mark, Croatia has the kuna. Ooh, little branch. Better run over that than a rock. Luckily for me, I took out full insurance on the car, so if anything happens, I'm covered. It's like over in Europe, I don't want to take a chance. Anyway, but Slovenia, on the other hand, uses the euro, and Montenegro does too. Although there might be some places in like countries like Bosnia and maybe parts of Croatia where they may accept the euro. Although in Dubrovnik, they're pretty picky on using kuna, which I had no problem with. I withdrew some kunas at the Dubrovnik airport when I arrived. And then Slovenia is the only former Yugoslav country which is in what's called the Schengen zone, which is basically all that is. It's the part of Europe where there are no border controls going between one Schengen nation to another. It's like, for example, if you go to Ljubljana in Slovenia and you go to Austria, you most likely will not have to show your passport when going across the national border. However, if you go from Slovenia to Croatia, because Croatia is not in the Schengen zone, there are border controls there to where you will have to show your passport. But to be honest, they're no big deal though. They're pretty straightforward. But yeah, Croatia might try to join Schengen, but the status of that is unknown, especially because I know a couple years ago there were a lot of refugees coming from the Middle East and Afghanistan and those areas, and there was a huge ordeal with them trying to get into Germany and Sweden, because they would have been coming through the Balkans from Turkey. I just love the scenery in here. But yeah, this is going to be a very long video, because I don't really have a good stopping spot, to be honest. I was considering filming to a Stolac, but I think that's a little bit of a distance. I'm going to try to keep it down, maybe to a half hour for a video. So far I've been filming probably for about 27 minutes, so I probably will end the video in the next few minutes. It might be more sudden than you think, though, depending on if I get a good stopping spot for the video, which, yeah, come to think of it, I think we're coming to a village now, so I think I may get ready to start concluding the video. Or, not yet, no, this isn't a village. But yeah, these mountains are absolutely beautiful. I might try to do another driving video when I'm going from Mostar to Sarajevo, like somewhere in there. Because, yeah, this driving video is more the Republika Srpska. Hey, look at the cliffs over here. Yeah, it's like Like on these type of roads, you gotta be really careful. Make sure that there aren't any rocks in the road. In fact, when I was driving from Dubrovnik to Kotor in Montenegro yesterday, there were some rocks in the road where I literally had to get over to the other side of the road to avoid them. So yeah, it's like you have, especially in these mountainous areas, you have to keep a close eye on the road. Yep, there's one right there. Although that one's kind of off to the side a little bit. Because yeah, go over a rock, you'll be stranded for a while. Dračevo. Yeah, this might be where I'll stop the video. I think we're coming, it's maybe a little bit of a larger little village, but nothing too major. Cemetery over here. Yeah, the village is right up there. I'm gonna go ahead and conclude the video here. So if you enjoyed this video, definitely give this video a like or a thumbs up. For more Scottman895 travel videos, definitely click that subscribe button as I upload videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Oh, look at this. That was really cool. No, this is not Scotland. I got lucky. They were crossing over the road now. Looking back at my rear mirror. Anyway, at the end of every video, I have links to my Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram pages. Well, thank you for watching today's driving video here in the beautiful countryside of Republika Srpska here in Bosnia and Herzegovina, starting in Trebinje. And this is Scott signing out.